Lion Nation, a pleasant hello to you today. I'm here, another episode of Coach's Corner. Head coach Victor Santa Cruz. We missed you last week. JSerra had a bye week, and when you have 2 bye weeks in the season, that's usually a good thing because that means you got to get ready for playoffs. Yeah. And JSerra will enter the CIF Division I playoffs on Friday, heading up against Mater Dei. Coach, how did you spend your bye week?
Working. Working. Yeah, obviously it's a lot. Mater Dei is an opponent. Obviously, you got it's all hands on deck. Obviously the respect of who we play, but it's always about how we play. And so, for us, we really took the week to say, hey, how do we get ourselves better coming off the Servite game? Kind of carrying the momentum, but you just got to go back to the drawing board and say, okay, where are the areas that we got to keep growing on? And, it's a broken record, I understand, but it's how you have to operate a season. Is how do you keep pursuing and chasing greatness by becoming the better version of yourself, the best version of yourself. And so the guys did great last week. We were able to kind of tempo it down some and balance rest and work at the same time. So it was good. It's good. Now ready to go.
You talked about momentum and carrying it over, and obviously you guys are coming off of one of the best wins, not only just this season, but in the program history. Obviously with the stakes being what they were and the way that you guys defeated Servite. And I know sometimes maybe having an off week can kind of kill momentum. Did you feel like that was not the case, that the gentlemen were able to kind of carry that over into the practice field?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not the guy who loves bye weeks. I love to just keep going. But I think in this case, it was really timely. It was timely for what our guys needed just to get their bodies right. It was timely just to get all the preparations we need for what going into the big. You're in the dance now. You're in the dance. You punch your ticket to the tournament of the top 8 teams in Southern California, and to be right there, it's like, okay, let's just regroup, check ourselves, what we got going on, and let's evolve to get ourselves ready for playoff time.
You talked about the best teams in this bracket, and obviously you've gone through the bracket, you've seen it, the caliber of opponents. What does that say for you to be in that particular mix, to have that opportunity to go against the best of the best and know that, this season has represented this program well and shown just what you guys are capable of doing?
Yeah, it really applaud the kids for what they've done. Since January, when myself, new staff came in and were able to join this community, they've been working extremely hard. It's been a up and down challenge of constant. Change is always hard, but I really want to applaud the kids because they've just taken it and they've embraced everything. They've gotten themselves to the place where I think they're seeing the fruit of what we're trying to talk about. And we talked after the Servite game, like, hey, this is what One Blood football looks like, where it was all 3 phases, all 11 guys just saying, hey, how do I serve my teammate and help us put together this great picture of orchestrated productivity that's football. It's 11 guys working together. It's so hard, and that's what's great about football. But it's also that great standard about what football is. Football will not accept individualism as it goes in there. Well, it's about me. It's going to constantly be that refiner's fire that won't let you pass go as a team. And there'll be some teams out there that just overwhelm you with great talent, but you'll see inevitably that it'll overextend itself where there's no teamwork, And so with the Servite game, I think they got the chance to see clearly, like, this is what we're talking about when it comes to One Blood football. And now that we're going into this challenge of being in the top 8 teams in Southern California, it's a standard we always want to be at. It's where it's the conversation you want to be in. But it's also now time for us to go and chase after the crown.
You talked about the chase, and obviously going into that chase, you want to have that momentum. You guys have it. Obviously, the caliber of opponent that you will be facing, you know the challenge they present. You get a look at them in league. Obviously, they had a very successful game against you guys. What is going to be or has to be different this time around for you to have the success that you want?
Well, I think early on we've just got to continue to focus on what's going on with us. When you go into the last one, I think our guys, you could tell a little bit too much adrenaline happening early on. I think it's you tell young guys trying to get up for the big game, but the reality is, listen, the work's done. Hay's in the barn, and now it's just go do what you do. And be grateful that you got an opponent who's a high caliber opponent because you want to play great football. You want to play meaningful football, and that's what we're doing this week. And so my biggest encouragement for the team is just, hey, be you, be about what we got, be about what got us here, be about, and think about the last time we played Servite. What was your mentality coming out of the gate? And it was just, hey, let's just serve each other, let's work for each other, let's go play the game and do what we're disciplined to do.
Well, we look forward to seeing the game being played. Again, JSerra, first round of CIF Division I playoffs, Friday night, Santa Ana Stadium against Mater Dei. Should be a great, great game, and we look forward to seeing what Coach Santa Cruz and the gentleman can do. Coach, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much.